Welcome to Key Tech. Please describe this channel if you are interested in today's video. Earlier this year, Foxconn announced that it would close some factories in mainland China and transfer production capacity to other regions. This decision has triggered widespread attention and discussion, because as one of the world's largest foundry manufacturers, Foxconn's actions will undoubtedly have a significant impact on the global foundry industry. Foxconn made this decision mainly due to rising labor costs and changes in the consumer market environment. Mainland China's labor costs have gradually risen from the low levels in the past, which has caused Foxconn and other contract manufacturers to face competitive pressure. At the same time, mainland China's domestic demand market is also changing and no longer relies solely on the export market. This change requires manufacturers such as Foxconn to readjust their strategic layout. Apple, which has a close partnership with Foxconn, has also made a similar decision. Apple has been relatively secretive about its moves to shift its industrial chain in recent years, but its actual actions have told China a clear message. Apple has begun to shift its production bases around the world and is no longer dependent on mainland China. In mid-April, Apple CEO Cook visited Vietnam and promised to once again expand investment in Vietnam on a large scale. In addition, Apple officials also publicly stated that since 2019, Apple's cumulative investment in Vietnam, through its supply chain partners, has reached nearly 400 trillion VND, equivalent to approximately $16 billion. This shows that Apple has established a huge supply chain system in Vietnam and has achieved a considerable return on investment. For companies such as Foxconn and Apple, withdrawing from mainland China does not mean they have given up on the Chinese market. Rather, it is a strategic adjustment they make for their own development. The huge potential and consumption power of the Chinese market are still important factors that companies such as Foxconn and Apple cannot ignore. Therefore, they will continue to invest and expand their business in the Chinese market, but the production base has changed. Tesla's layoffs and production capacity transfer. In addition to Foxconn and Apple, Tesla has also recently announced news of layoffs and production capacity transfers. Tesla, a world-renowned electric vehicle manufacturer, has achieved great success in the Chinese market, and the construction of the Shanghai Gigafactory has brought huge development opportunities to Tesla. However, Tesla recently announced 10% of its global layoffs, of which the proportion of layoffs in China may exceed 20%. The reason why Tesla decided to lay off employees was due to the problem of overcapacity on the one hand and market competition considerations on the other. In recent years, competition in China's domestic new energy vehicle market has been extremely fierce, and more local new forces have emerged, such as Weili, Xiaopeng, Ideal, Xiaomi, etc. These new forces are not only on par with or even surpass Tesla in terms of technology, configuration, and experience, but their prices are more competitive and closer to local market demand. This undoubtedly brings huge market pressure and competitive challenges to Tesla. Tesla's decisions to transfer production capacity and layoffs are also closely related to its development plans in the Indian market. Tesla CEO Musk is discussing with the Indian government about building a new factory in India. According to sources, Tesla's investment in new factories in India will reach $2 to $3 billion. This move shows that Tesla hopes to further expand its presence in the Asian market by building a factory in India in order to seek new growth points. The rise and prospects of China's industrial chain. American companies have withdrawn from China and transferred production capacity and investment to other countries, which has aroused widespread discussion and concern. Regarding this phenomenon, I have the following opinions. First of all, China's industrial chain has fully emerged and has gradually become an important center of global manufacturing. In recent years, the Chinese government has focused on promoting the development of high-end manufacturing and actively guiding technological innovation and intellectual property protection. These efforts have gradually produced results, and China's manufacturing level and international competitiveness have significantly improved. At the same time, the scale and consumption power of the Chinese market are also constantly expanding, becoming an important driving force for global companies to achieve growth and profitability. Secondly, the rise of China's new energy vehicle market has posed a huge challenge to foreign automakers such as Tesla. The reason why Tesla is facing declining market share and layoffs is, on the one hand, the rapid rise of China's local new energy vehicle companies, and on the other hand, the intensification of market competition. The competition in China's new energy vehicle market is very fierce. Various companies have made breakthroughs and innovations in technology, price, service, etc., which has had a huge impact on companies such as Tesla. Tesla needs to strengthen its own product research and development and market expansion to cope with new challenges in the Chinese market. Finally, Chinese enterprises and industrial chains face equally huge opportunities and challenges. Chinese companies need to further improve their technology and innovation capabilities, promote the extension of the industrial chain to the front, and participate in global competition with higher added value and competitiveness. At the same time, China also needs to strengthen intellectual property protection and legal system construction, and guide enterprises to rely on independent innovation to promote industrial chain upgrading and transformation. To sum up, the withdrawal of U.S. companies from China does not mean the decline of the Chinese market. On the contrary, it is a sign of the overall rise of China's industrial chain. The competitiveness of China's manufacturing industry and market will continue to increase, and Chinese companies will also face more development opportunities and challenges. Therefore, China needs to further strengthen innovation and technological development and optimize its industrial structure to achieve sustainable economic growth and high-quality development.